My friends bullied me into buying this. This is Socratic Rips, and let's do this. Maybe bullying is a strong word. Let's say they peer pressured me into it. But before we get started, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, set notifications, and comment down below. Like, what do you think about the Mega Zygarde EX Premium Collection? Will you buy it? Or is it something that you are going to skip if you see at Restocks? But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be opening up a Mega Zygarde EX Premium Collection. I already opened one on the channel. Check out the video. But, me and my friends, we all figured, hey, we kind of didn't get the pulls we wanted. And so, a couple of them bought it. And then they kind of peer pressured me into it. Like, come on, Socratic Rips, do it. Buy one. You're going to like it. You're going to want, perfect order. You're going to love this. And I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to get wrecked. But you know what? To show support to you all and y'all getting wrecked, I will buy one myself. Obviously, the promo card's pretty sweet. It's not too bad. I definitely mess with it. Nice little Mega Zygarde. Not little, but I guess jumbo card. Which I really don't actually use them. I put them in a folder and move on. What do y'all do with yours? Do you just like put them away? Do you collect them still? Like, I don't know. Some people have binders from them. I really don't, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, we were at a Target restock, and at the end of the line, because we didn't wait there for like 6 hours or overnight or whatever. However long people waited. Power to them for having the free time to do that. But as some of y'all know, I'm a teacher. I don't have that free time all the time. So we were like, dude, we kind of got wrecked. Let's actually buy, they're like, let's buy some more. I'm like, I don't know. I said I wasn't going to buy no more of this. And I was like, yeah, screw it. You guys talked me into it. Let's do it. Have y'all ever been peer pressured into buying Pokemon cards? If so, let me know what set did you get peer pressured into buying. Perfect Order is not a horrible set, I guess. But, I wish they would peer pressure me into buying some, Ascended Heroes. Oh, yeah, there was none there that day because people got to walk out with a bunch of it in the front. But I'll be real with you guys. It's not a terrible set. I was joking in the beginning. They didn't bully me. They just, strongly encouraged me to buy another one so I can get wrecked with them. And I'm pretty sure they didn't get nothing major from theirs. So hopefully mine is different. And as of right now, we didn't get that first pack magic. We're definitely going to save the Phantasmal Flames for the end because I actually really I like that set. That's a set that got a little hate in the beginning too, because people were like, oh, it's Charizard or bust. I didn't think it was horrible either. I think it was a pretty solid set. But let's see what we can get. Is my peer pressuring, peer pressure by my friends going to give me a good hit here, or am I going to get wrecked? Let's find out. And if I do get wrecked, how should I punish them? Let me know down in the comments. How should I punish my friends if I get wrecked on this? I've got a Gengar at least, but sheesh. It's not looking too good here, guys. It's not looking too good. I think that's a good question. Like, when it's my turn, should I peer pressure them into buying something themselves? Like maybe like some Lorcana cards or something. Ooh, I could punish them by having them buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, real talk. How many of y'all actually open up Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Let me know down in the comments. Honestly, I don't remember opening up Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Probably like, early 2000s. Yeah. Oh, we got a Lapras EX. We got our first hit. Let's go. Bam. But, hey, it's an EX card. Let's not get overexcited, right? But, hey, sometimes you got to get overexcited and be excited for the stuff that you can pull. Typically I actually give my EX cards to kids that are, getting into the hobby. I give them to students who just really want to collect any type of Pokemon cards. And so, yeah. So I get excited when I get them. Because I've met people that get nothing when they open packs. And that kind of sucks. Energy Recycler. Let's go. I'll definitely take it, All right, 2 more packs of Perfect Order. This is not looking very perfect to me. But let's see. Come on. Give me the good hits here, guys. You know, put your hands up like they do in Dragon Ball Z. You know, give me that energy so I can make something, you know, get an awesome hit here. There we go. I'll take this. It's a pretty dope card. Let's go. Let me get it. Let me find a sleeve here. See, I like this card a lot just because the way it looks is pretty sweet, in my opinion. I also like the background. You see, I guess you call it a silhouette. So that's pretty dope of Clefairy. The colors are great. I messed with the colors, but this is pretty dope in my opinion. I'll definitely take it. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. Just with that card, I think I already, you know, blew them out the water. Let's go. Let's see what else we got here. Man, that pack. Sometimes I get very weirded out when a pack just rips open too easy. I'm like, man, is that a quality control issue? Like, you know, they didn't use enough like adhesive, or was somebody tinkering with my packs before they put them into the box? I don't know. Or maybe I just have a conspiracy theory of like how people just, you know, before they pack them up, they rip the packs and they put them in there. You know, sorry, Excel and MJ Holdings, but I should make a whole conspiracy theory video about y'all. Yeah, if y'all were around when I first started, I actually made joking around conspiracy theory videos of like, you know, Giovanni being Ash's father, just, you know, just joking around, having fun. Because sometimes you got to have a little fun, you know, when you make, you know, content. Because if you ain't, what's the point of doing the content, right? If you're not having fun, what's the point? You know, that's the same thing I say when I'm teaching, right? If I'm not having fun teaching, or the students not having fun learning, what the hell's the point? You know, because I believe that people learn better when they're actually having a good time. Yeah, I think teachers they're more healthy. They're more, you know, vibrant when they're happy. They're more willing to connect with students when they're happy. And the same thing can be said about being a human, right? You know, when you're more happy in a Pokemon restock line, bro, those lines be popping. It'd be fun. You know, like there's some people like, and I'll be real with you, like I'm not the person. I ain't trying to sleep overnight. I'll go early in the morning to sit in line. You know, but if nobody's talking to each other, man, that shit gets old fast. You know, that's why I like having, you know, going with people I know, or, you know, I know people are going to show up that I know, so I can just, you know, walk around the lines talking shit to everybody and having fun. Because, you know, restock lines can be pretty good. Like, and I'll give full credit to, you know, here in Madison, Wisconsin, you know, people are pretty cordial with each other and people have fun. And there's some people that are like very standoffish. They're like, why are you talking to me? You know, they won't say it, but, you know, that's what they're thinking. But I was like, oh, I guess you want to be very antisocial. Have fun with that. But as you can tell, I'm not a very antisocial person. Thank God I'm not, because, I don't know, I feel like being antisocial would be kind of difficult in life. Come on, go Charizard. No, Sharpedo. Oh, Sharpedo. Play the Jaws music. Let's go. But yeah, we post some pretty solid cards here. Let's look at what we got here. Obviously, the Energy Recycler. Lapras EX, not too bad. Mega Zygarde. Mega Sharpedo. You know, the Mega Clefable. You know, speaking of Fable, Xbox, the Fable, you know, reboot. Let's go. I kind of want to play it. Xbox got me geek. Yeah, and you're wondering, I play PS5 as well, and PC, and Switch too. I'm one of those people, got to have everything. Let me know down in the comments, have you ever been peer pressured to buy a Pokemon set that maybe you really didn't want to buy anymore, or, you know, collect anymore? So let me know down in the comments, and how did that turn out for you? And before we head out, make sure to like, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. As you can see, that we are finally over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is amazing. I never thought I would be at this point, and I'm very humble that I am. And we are moving up on TikTok. We're over at 1,150 followers there. So yeah, let's keep it going. Follow, subscribe, comment down below. Have some fun. Let's talk in the comments and throw some ideas out there. But with that said, this is Socratic Rips, and me and the homie Mega Clefable. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.